Nigel Farage is sounding the alarm on what he says is incitement to violence on the left. And as ever with the Reform leader, opinion is divided. Farage is demanding leader of the Greens, Zack Polanski, is arrested after an Instagram post featured a supporter in a Guillotine t-shirt supposedly making reference to killing him.
Well, look, this was a deeply inappropriate, frankly sick post, which was featuring a guillotine dripping in blood.
At first glance, it looks like exactly the kind of social media row politicians love to turn into headlines. But after recent horrific acts of political violence, and Farage revealing repeated examples of threats to his life, a clear shift in British politics is apparent, where imagery like this is no longer simply satire.
And I am the most physically and verbally attacked public figure or politician of modern times.
The Green Party says Polanski accepted a collaboration request on Instagram without noticing the image in question. It showed a supporter at a Green Party rally in Bristol wearing a t-shirt featuring a guillotine alongside the lyrics, "We're only making plans for Nigel," a reference to the 1979 hit Making Plans for Nigel by the English rock band XTC.
Yes, you will know of some of the incidents, milkshakes thrown in my face, placards bashed over my head, but let me promise you, you only know about a fraction of the number of times that I've been assaulted.
Farage says a line has been crossed, calling it beyond belief, insightful, and therefore deems Polanski eligible for arrest. But perhaps this story is much bigger than an Instagram post. Maybe it's why politicians are reacting so differently to these sorts of protests than they would have done a few years ago. Because one thing is certain, British politics has changed. Jo Cox, David Amess, Anne Widdecombe. Whether you're left, right, or somewhere in the middle, politicians being attacked is no longer something people talk about as a hypothetical. Farage repeatedly asserts that he's one of the most targeted politicians in Britain.
I've been the most attacked, physically, politician of modern times. And yet, despite repeated requests to the Home Office, the police, for protection and help, I've been denied at every twist and turn.
Just recently, police arrested a man over alleged online threats to shoot him. He also recounted an anecdote where he was attacked leaving a pub. Viewed through that lens, a guillotine image suddenly doesn't look like another edgy political meme. But Farage has always been highly effective at turning personal attacks into political capital. He knows that if the conversation becomes, "Is Nigel Farage under threat?" that he's already won half the argument. Every new incident then reinforces the image he's cultivated for years, that he's Britain's most attacked politician. Maybe that's why this story has struck such a nerve. It's easy to dismiss as another culture war spat, but after politicians have been murdered and others continue to face serious threats, it seems these rules may have changed.